All right, imagine this. You or someone you love just got diagnosed with diabetes, and suddenly you're staring at this pen-like device that's supposed to help manage your blood sugar. It's not a regular pen. You're definitely not writing your grocery list with it. And the thought of injecting yourself, yeah, that can feel pretty intimidating. But here's the thing. Over 9 million people in the US use insulin pens every single day. They're actually designed to make your life easier, not scarier. Today, I'm walking you through exactly how to use an insulin pen, step by step. We'll cover how it works, how to inject safely, and I'll bust some common myths that might be stressing you out. By the end of this video, you'll feel way more confident about the whole process. First things first, what even is an insulin pen? Think of it like a combination of a syringe and a marker. It's got a cartridge filled with insulin, a dial to set your dose, and a disposable needle that attaches to the tip. There are two main types: reusable pens, where you replace the insulin cartridge, and disposable pens you throw away when they're empty. The insulin inside, that's the hormone your body needs to move sugar from your bloodstream into your cells for energy. People with type 1 diabetes don't make insulin at all. People with type 2 might not make enough, or their body doesn't use it efficiently. Either way, the pen delivers what you need. Here's what makes pens better than old-school vials and syringes. They're more accurate, portable, and honestly, way less intimidating. You're not drawing up insulin from a bottle. You're just dialing a number. Okay, you've got your pen. Now what? Step 1. Attach a new needle every single time. I cannot stress this enough. Highlight text on screen. Fresh needle every time used needles get dull, hurt more, and can cause infections or inaccurate dosing. Pull off the outer cap, screw the needle on tight. Then remove both the outer and inner needle caps. Step 2. Prime the pen. This is super important, and a lot of beginners skip it. Priming means getting rid of air bubbles and making sure insulin actually flows through the needle. Turn your dose dial to 2 units. Point the needle up toward the ceiling and tap the cartridge gently. Good. Now press the injection button. You should see a drop of insulin at the needle tip. No droplet. Prime it again. This confirms your pen is working and your dose will be accurate. Quick mythbuster moment. Some people think air bubbles in the pen will cause an air embolism, like a dangerous air bubble in your bloodstream. Not true. The tiny air in an insulin pen isn't enough to harm you, but it will mess up your dose, which is why we prime. Here's something cool. You've got options. The best spots are areas with a layer of fat under the skin: your abdomen, belly, thighs, upper arms, and buttocks. Most people prefer the belly because it absorbs insulin fastest, and there's usually enough cushion there. But here's the golden rule. Rotate your sites. Think of it like this. If you keep injecting in the exact same spot, the tissue gets damaged over time. It's called lipohypertrophy, which is basically lumpy scar tissue that makes insulin absorb poorly. You end up needing more insulin, and it becomes this frustrating cycle. So rotate within the same area. If you're using your belly today, pick a different spot on your belly tomorrow. Stay at least an inch away from your last injection, and avoid injecting within 2 inches of your belly button or anywhere with scars or moles. All right, the moment of truth. Deep breath. You've got this. Step 1. Clean the injection site with an alcohol swab if you want. Though honestly, many healthcare providers say it's optional if your skin is already clean. Let it dry completely if you do use alcohol. Wet skin stings more. Step 2. Use your thumb and fingers to gently pinch up a fold of skin. This lifts the fatty tissue away from muscle. Demonstrate pinching technique you want to inject into fat, not muscle, because muscle absorbs insulin way too fast and unpredictably. Step 3. Hold the pen like a dart at a 90-degree angle. Insert the needle quickly and smoothly, like throwing that dart. Fast is actually better than slow. It hurts less. Trust me. Step 4. Press the injection button all the way down and count to 10. Slowly, this gives the insulin time to fully enter your body. If you pull out too fast, insulin leaks back out. You'll literally see it on your skin, and your dose will be off. Step 5. Release the skin pinch, pull the needle straight out, and you're done. Don't rub the site afterward. It can affect absorption. Pro tip. Some pens have a feature where you hear a click and see 0 in the dose window. That's your confirmation the full dose delivered. What questions do you still have about the injection process? You've injected, nice work. Now, let's talk about what happens next. Dispose of the needle immediately. Recap it using the outer cap only. Never touch the needle itself. Then unscrew it and toss it in a sharps container. Not your regular trash. A sharps container is a puncture-proof container specifically for needles. You can buy them at pharmacies, or even use a heavy-duty laundry detergent bottle in a pinch. Store your pen properly. Unopened pens go in the fridge. Once you start using a pen, most can stay at room temperature for about 28 to 30 days. Check your specific insulin's instructions. Never freeze insulin, never leave it in a hot car, and keep it away from direct sunlight. Common mistakes to avoid. 1. Not priming before each injection. We covered this, but it bears repeating. 2. Reusing needles. I get it, needles are expensive. But reusing them is false dichotomy. They hurt more and can cause infections. 3. Injecting into the same spot repeatedly. Rotate, rotate, rotate. 4. Removing the needle too quickly. Count to 10 every single time. 5. Not checking the insulin before injecting. Rapid-acting insulin should be clear. Cloudy insulins like NPH need to be rolled gently between your hands to mix, not shaken. If clear insulin looks cloudy or has particles floating in it, don't use it. Can we talk honestly for a second? Injecting yourself is weird at first. Some people feel anxious. Some feel frustrated about needing insulin at all, and some just hate needles. All of that is completely valid. Here's what helps. Practice makes it routine. The first injection is the hardest. By the 10th, you'll barely think about it. By the 100th, it's just part of your day. Like brushing your teeth, and if you're helping someone else, maybe a child or an elderly parent, be patient. Let them control what they can. Kids especially do better when they have some say in where to inject or when during their routine. Also, there's zero shame in asking for help. Diabetes educators, endocrinologists, even YouTube communities. There are tons of resources and real people who get what you're going through. Okay, let's recap the key stuff. 1. Prime your pen every time to ensure accurate dosing. 2. Rotate your injection sites to avoid tissue damage. 3. Hold the needle in for a full 10 count after injecting. So why does this matter? Because using your insulin pen correctly means better blood sugar control, fewer complications, and honestly, more freedom to live your life. Diabetes is manageable. The tools work. You just need to know how to use them properly. And hey, learning how to do medical procedures on yourself, that takes courage. You should feel proud of that if this helped clarify insulin pens for you. Hit that like button and subscribe for more diabetes and health content. And seriously, drop your questions in the comments. Your curiosity drives what I create next. Stay curious, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.